Building upon the success of the BYD Sealion 6 DMI, the BYD Sealion 5 DMI, as well as the BYD Seal 5 DMI, BYD Cars Philippines has finally brought us yet another vehicle equipped with BYD Super DMI technology, this time in a 7-seater SUV configuration. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new BYD Tang DMI, and in this video, we'll show you exactly what it offers. In terms of exterior, the BYD Tang DMI truly looks excellent. Just like the rest of the BYD models, it has an exterior that is very modern or futuristic looking. Look at this grille up by the front. That looks really nice. You got cameras all around this vehicle. You even have a nice set of LED headlamps and LED DRLs. On the side, you will start to notice just how big the BYD Tang DMI is. Maybe in this black color, you don't truly get to appreciate the size of it, but there's another way to show you. Take a look at your wheels right here. Your rims are actually 20 inches big, yet they don't look like they're 20 inches. That is how big this vehicle is. And another very cool thing about the BYD Tang DMI is how smart it is. You see, you can actually lock and unlock and even start this vehicle just by using an NFC card. And I have it right here in my pocket. So if you move up over here by your wing mirrors, there's actually a place to just tap your key card right there. That is how you lock and unlock this vehicle. But just in case you are a little bit more traditional and you want to stick to a regular key fob, don't worry, it still has one. And another cool thing about this, you can actually link it to your phone inside the BYD app. And as long as your phone has an NFC function, you can even use your phone to lock and unlock your BYD Tang DMI. Towards the rear of the BYD Tang DMI, you have a huge light bar which looks really striking. You have a spoiler effect on the top and even a shark's fin antenna right there. And as you open up this tailgate right here, not only is it powered, but as it opens up, you'll see just how much space you have. In a lot of 3-row vehicles, once you have the 3rd row seats up, well, space is pretty limited. But in this case, look at it. It still is pretty big. And that is obviously still expandable by folding down the 3rd row of seats. Or if you want even more space, you can even fold down those 2nd row of seats. Now with this one out of the way, let's now talk about charging. So the BYD Tang DMI can be charged using these 2 ports right here. So one is your Type 2 AC port and the other one is your CCS2 DC port. How fast can it charge? Well, 7 kilowatts here on the top for your AC and up to 40 kilowatts of DC charging. This truly sets it apart from a lot of these plug-in hybrid setups because usually you can only have AC slow charging, but for this one, well, you can have DC fast charging as well. So what exactly powers the BYD Tang DMI? Of course, it is BYD Super DMI technology equipped powertrain, right? So what you have here, unfortunately you can't see it because there's a lot of plastic covering, is a 1.5 liter turbocharged gasoline engine mated to a 21.5 kilowatt hour battery and electric motor. So this essentially is a plug-in hybrid setup. You can have 271 horsepower on tap and 315 Newton meters of torque. Well, what about range? That's pretty good too. You have a pure EV range of up to 110 kilometers on a single charge and a combined range of up to 1,160 kilometers on a full tank of gas and on a full charge. Talk about range anxiety. What exactly is that? Moving inside the BYD Tang DMI, and what you'll see here is an interior that, if you're familiar with a lot of BYD models, still looks very familiar. And that is always a good thing because BYD interiors truly are very premium looking. So in here, almost everything you will see and touch is covered in some sort of premium material. So there's a lot of leather on the dashboard, on the side of the doors, the seats, the steering wheel, and even this center armrest right here. There's even silver accents, ambient lighting, and stitching too to give it an even more premium touch. For your screens, there's 2 in this one. So you have a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a center 15.6-inch touchscreen, which comes with Apple CarPlay Android Auto, and even a 360-degree view camera with a see-through function. The steering wheel is nice and big and is adjustable, and towards the center is this electronic shifter. You even have this electronic stop-start button, and this is also where you'll be able to adjust your driving modes, including to toggle your full EV mode. Of course, there is an electronic parking brake as well as an auto hold function too. On the top is a big panoramic sunroof, also with the shade, and then the seats, they are all covered in nice leather and is electrically adjustable, and they're pretty nice and wide too. There's even a very interesting pattern down the entire middle part of the seats. The windows, as we open it, you can feel that these are soundproof windows too, soundproof glass. In terms of safety, the BYD Tang DM-i even comes with the entire suite of BYD's D-Pilot Advanced Driver Assistance System. So this even includes your intelligent cruise control, autonomous emergency braking, rear cross-traffic alert, and rear cross-traffic braking, among others. The experience inside the BYD Tang DM-i continues here at the second row with amazing amounts of legroom, amazing amounts of headroom, and also in terms of width, that will definitely fit 3 people. The sides of the doors still get the same premium materials that you get up front, and in case you haven't noticed already, this vehicle even comes with a 12-speaker Dyna Audio sound system. You have your own 2 air vents by the rear, 2 USB ports, 1 USB-C and 1 USB-A, and this center armrest right here even comes with a very plush feeling, silver accented 2 cup holders. There's an extra storage cubby over here, and these seats, they also recline and they do go pretty far back. With that said, there's always a third row, so we'll check that out too. But before that, one thing worth noting is that these second row seats, they can also slide forwards and backwards to give space to the people at the third row. So we are here right now at the third row seats, and I've only slid these second row seats forward by about an inch or so, and right here at 5'6" tall, I still have more than enough legroom even for longer journeys. And interestingly enough, you even have your own speakers here at the back, so even the third row passengers can enjoy those long family trips. Now we have this private test track to try out the BYD Tang DM-i, and just like the BYD Sealion 6 DM-i, for example, since it does use this BYD Super DM-i technology, it means it is a very fun and comfortable car to drive. Those 2 words usually cannot be said in the same sentence, but with the Super DM-i technology, you can. You see, you have so much power on tap. You have, again, 271 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque being sent to the front wheels, and it really is a very smooth experience. You really don't feel the transition between ICE and the electric motor. Everything is just super smooth. There's no shudder, there's no thud. It is just excellent in here. And the suspension of the BYD Tang DM-i is definitely tuned for comfort, so you can really barely feel any bumps in here. It is not riding on air suspension, but honestly, it might as well be. It is that good. Now let's go back to the driving dynamics. Despite being such a tall and long vehicle, it is surprisingly agile, and since you do have your BYD Blade batteries mounted down below, it's good. Your center of gravity is low, it handles pretty well, and the steering is also more than enough in terms of feel and feedback for you to be able to feel where your front tires are at any given point in time. The BYD Tang DM-i truly is excellent. It takes BYD Super DM-i technology and puts it in a great package that is capable of transporting the entire family. It will also be super cheap to run and will have an amazing amount of range, and guess what? It's also pretty affordable to purchase to begin with. According to BYD Cars Philippines, the BYD Tang DM-i will retail for an image price of around 2.2 million pesos. That is mind-blowing. So I am very sure that we'll see more of this beautiful 7-seater vehicle roaming our Philippine roads very soon.